That means it's gonna jump. It's windy, that means it's gonna rain soon. Wasn't it just sunny? Earlier I just looked out the window, it was sunny. Look at that scooter. I wonder if I should get a drink. I can always get it up at the store at the corner. I would like to get a Trot Talk, but we don't have Trot Talk. I can either get it at this store or at the store across the street from Bread and Butter. $200,000 for pizza. $275. Did regular chairs. Heath, what's up? Doing a live stream, going to the beach, probably to go watch sunset and get a banh mi.
Keith
An
Urban?
80-cent banh mi.
Urban? Is that Keith Urban?
Look at, they still have this damn scooter with this damn nail sticking up. Look at that, that's insane. What, Fluffy? Why did you bring blanket? Cold. It's like 75 degrees and it's been sunny the past 3 days. The cold weather is over. This is turning over a new leaf.
Don't say it's over.
Oh, look at these. These are fruit.
The freebies is there. You can
Oh. Yes, I'm gonna get some freebies. I'm gonna show you guys how to get some freebies. Fluffy doesn't want any freebies, but I get some freebies, of course. So, oh, it does look like it's gonna be done. Look at Fluffy's all the way over there. She doesn't want the freebies over there. Oh, Xin Chao. Oh, come on. Come on. Xin Chao. There we go. Look at some pork. Just don't choke on it when you... Just don't choke on the stick. Oh. Let's go show you the banh mi lady. There we go. Free one. That was pork. I've had that one plenty of times. It's called Golden Meat House. Now I'm gonna go get my banh mi. I am from the USA, but been living in Vietnam for about a year and a half, on and off. Fluffy, do they have the pork?
Yeah.
They do? Yeah. I'll show you guys. Well, I don't see the damn pork. Maybe it's that one in the back. I usually get the chicken. The pork you can't see. I don't ever get this kind of meat. I get the grilled pork chop. It's somewhere else. I get the chicken. I get this. I get the mayo. I get the hot sauce. No pate. That's the pate. Philip loves the pate, but I do not. Golden Stray Cat House. Let me give Fluffy some money because I think I'm gonna go get me a drink real quick. Here, Fluffy. I'm gonna go get me a drink. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go over here to the store and go grab me a drink. That's our Vietnamese local place. We haven't been there. Last week I think we went there. We are going to the beach in just a few minutes. Once that banh mi is done, we're gonna walk right down here to the beach. Hopefully the sun will stay out long enough so that you guys can see the sunset. But if not, we'll at least see the beach. Perfect weather today. Not too cold, not too hot. Let's go see what drink we're gonna get. I wish they had some Tratak over here, but they don't. Local price? Local price on what? The local price on what specifically? Where's my drinks? I guess my drinks are over here. Let's see, what do I want? Look at those Red Bulls. Here we go. Oh, they don't have my Mirinda. I wanted a Mirinda, but they don't have it. So I'm gonna have to settle for a Fanta, a fruit punch, or an orange. Eek. I guess I'm gonna have to go with this. Oh, so for $1 US, I get 25,000 VND. Yeah, banh mi. When everyone talks about a banh mi, 99% of the time they're talking about a sandwich, and it usually has some meats, some pickled vegetables, some sauce, and some other stuff. 16? Jeez. Crazy. Come on. Come on. Can't believe it, man. 16,000 for this. Usually they're 10,000, no more than 12. Shoot, almost got hammered on that price. Almost bought 2 for the price of 1. I did, but the problem is I don't have nothing to drink. I don't have any water. So, well, let me take it back. We have water, but it's not cold. I went in to go fill up my water, and I noticed the pitcher was empty, so I have no cold water. So nothing I can do. We're gonna go get a banh mi, and then we're going to the beach. So I needed to get something to drink. It became a bad move because this is freaking 16,000. Yeah, we love these sandwiches. A banh mi is a go-to. 80 cents, 80 US cents for a banh mi. Romania, there you go. It depends. You can use credit card at some places, not everywhere, but some. This is our local place that we go to. Let's see. Our sandwich should almost be done. Xin chào. Our sandwiches are almost done. Fluffy. You know how much this one was?
Huh?
16,000.
Where? You
That is
should have
freaking
got
stupid store. Where?
At the vendo.
What vendo?
Remember at the...
It would have been more than 16.
it's just 10.
She dropped the ball. She didn't refill the picture, so I refilled it today, but it's not cold yet. Houston, Texas. What's up, Houston, Texas? I have my new beach shorts on. Actually, these are not new. These are probably 8-9 months old, but I've only worn them like once or twice. but I figured since I'm going to the beach, might as well wear them. It's probably about 75 degrees right now. The sun was out. We're hoping that it stays out and we could see the sunset in a few minutes. Let's take a look at this banh mi. Fluffy gets everything on hers. Look, let's try to zoom in. There we go. Look at that. Can you guys see it? This is 80 US cents. I always get the chicken. There's some pork. I get the mayo. I get the cilantro, the hot sauce, and an egg. Yeah, it's very good. Huh? You ready, Fluffy? I can't believe that damn soda was 16,000. That's like buying two at the green place. The green store. The only one. Sit down. The only one that's here. That's why I was saying I wonder if I should have got it down there at the beginning, but I didn't expect this to be 16,000. I know 16,000 is crazy. I think every time that's where I just got it.
Out there?
Where do you think? Fluffy, there's no other store.
Green store.
Well, it used to be green. Usually when I get those, they're 10,000. The max I've ever paid for them was like 12. So I almost freaking bought 1.5 of them. But whatever. Bread and butter. Oh, they have a nice description. Bread and butter. Look at those desserts. Everything's decorated. Oh, look at this. Maybe those are presents for me right there. I do a live stream almost every single day, practically. Usually it's at night when it's dinner time, but I do a lot of live streaming. Usually once a day or once a night. This is the beach. They're building a lot down here now. My favorite little homemade soda place used to be down here, but I have no clue what this is going to be now. So, and it's going to probably be
Here, the soda will be 30.
I know, I would rather it be the small place and be 15, but now this is going to be expensive. They're building. Look at this. Yeah, the holiday just started technically yesterday. But they've knocked this place down. There was a restaurant on the corner that they knocked down, and all this is now being built. I don't know what it's going to be. Some kind of restaurant or something. Wow, this is new. It's like a Korean house. What is this?
Like different restaurant. Cocoa House.
A steak and pizza. Yeah, they're really trying to pump this up as a tourist spot now. This is the sign that everything's going to start getting expensive. Look, this just used to be one little place, kind of like this. But look, when they start steak and pizza, yeah, I could see the writing on the wall. They are definitely trying to increase the tourism here. At least the prices. Whether people come or not is going to be the different question. Let's show you this crazy. There's the beach. Let's show you this crazy traffic. Yeah, but it would have been 30,000. 20. What's 10? Oh, that. I thought you were talking about the cart. Hey, how's it going? Connor, oh yeah, we met you before.
That is a ridiculously small city.
This area, this neighborhood is.
Yeah.
If you go across the river, we probably wouldn't see
Yeah,
you.
but-
But anywhere here,
I passed you other times and didn't say hello. I was like, God, these guys are everywhere.
we live right there, so we just live right at that building.
Okay.
So we're out here.
You know that little park you sometimes go and sit down in where the exercise machines are?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I live right beside in
Oh,
that park.
okay,
So,
okay.
it's a great neighborhood. But anyway,
Yeah.
I know you're filming, so.
Nice seeing you.
Have a good day.
How long are you staying for?
I've been here for 3 months. And
Ah,
I'm
you did the
staying-
board. You did the visa run already.
I'm actually going to do it in 3 weeks. First time I've been visa.
The bus.
So,
Okay.
so, I mean, your videos are really helpful. So thanks.
Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Seems like it's fairly.
You're going at 6 in the morning.
They do everything straight for you.
Yeah.
Right?
The hardest part for me is just waking up early.
Yeah, it's brutal time, all right.
But you stop every 2 hours, so it's not as bad as it seems.
Yeah.
You'll stop, go to a convenience store, stretch, do that, get back on 2 more hours, get out, stretch, and then 1 hour, and then you're in Lao. And then basically you just follow everybody else, and then you do the reverse. You get back on the bus. Most of the time, yeah. And actually, man, I didn't know. I've already taken 4 of them. They actually have Wi-Fi on the bus, so try to find out the Wi-Fi. I heard it's not that good, but it's better than nothing because I've been doing it without Wi-Fi.
Okay.
But they have Wi-Fi on there. I don't know if they have the good buses anymore, but look for the gray leather seat. When they come by, if you see a gray leather seat inside the bus, get on that one.
They're the better ones.
Those are the better. They give you the massage on the back of the seats. But everything reclines back, and there's a place to plug your phone in. So I recommend that.
Well, thanks again. See you
All right. Probably run into you again. I am in the city of Da Nang, Vietnam. This is the beach. This is the beach. What do you guys think about the beach? I love doing the full screen live streams. There's only one downside, man. Trust me, I hate this kind of live stream. But here's why I do them. YouTube punishes me. So here's why. If I do this, they're leaving. If I do this kind of live streaming this way, YouTube shows me to 10 times more people. And if people are cruising YouTube shorts, they will find me. If I do it in the panorama mode, I will get 10 times less viewers and no one will find me under live streams or under YouTube shorts. So it's kind of like it's going to be a better view if I do it the other way, which I love doing it the other way, but I'm going to get 10 times less viewers. So I got to pick my poison. Either do an amazing looking live stream and get 10 times less viewers, or do a crappy view and get much more viewers.
I was there yesterday.
Wow, Fluffy, you were there in the sky?
No.
The sunset will be right there later on, maybe in 20 minutes.
See the sunset. Spray, spray, spray.
Look at that.
Is it too windy? Maybe you mute it.
I got a freaking Fanta for freaking 16,000. Outrageous.
See, they have it there. Let me check.
Let me wipe my hands. I need my cut banh mi. Yeah, I can't see now. Let me try to. Nice looking beach, but is it safe to get in?
Yes.
Yeah.
People are swimming.
People are swimming. Hold on, let me show you right there.
But there's just like portions that you can swim.
It's a very, very long beach. Like you can't even see all the end. Like it wraps all the way up here, and it comes all the way past that building down there. So the beach is huge.
It goes up until Hoi An.
Wow. What am I doing?
You get your banh mi. It's fun.
Here's half of my sandwich. What do you guys think? Banh mi. Got a fried egg. Got some pork. I got some hot sauce. And this is half of it, so I still have another half. 80 cents or 20,000 VND.
Because the banh mi lady knows that it has to be. It's not that crunchy.
So I still have another half in there. This is 2 bites out of a half, and then I got another half. But for 80 cents, what a deal. 20,000 VND.
You know what's nice in Vietnam? When you're hungry and you're lazy to cook, you can just go to the cart and grab a bun.
Mm-hmm. Very, very cheap to eat in Vietnam. Very. Especially if you don't go to like the steak or the Western place. If you go to the local places or the carts, extremely cheap. Maybe I go swim.
Good for you.
No. Actually, most of the dogs that we see are on a leash from tourists that travel here with their animals. We don't really see that many cats. We see people walking dogs on leashes though, but those are most of the tourists that bring their animals.
She has a cat.
Mm-hmm. They have the coolest garbage. Look, that's a garbage can. It's like a bird with an open beak. That's where you throw the garbage at. Hmm? Let me open this up.
Let me wipe it first.
Look, you guys like my new shorts? Well, they're not new. I don't really ever wear these ones. They're fluffy. What's up, Ben? Ugh. I just got ripped off, Ben. Look, 16,000 for this. This should be 10,000. A scooter a day. Day prices are going to be more than the monthly day price. So if you just were renting it for a day, I'd say you could probably find it for about $2 to $3 max. Some places will charge you more, but $2 to $3 is about the going rate for a day. If you get it for a month, you could probably get it down to about $1 a day. I am in the city of Da Nang, country of Vietnam. This is called the Mai Key Beach here in Da Nang. Banh mi time.
Nice.
Natural vlogger. I wanted to get the Mirinda, but that place didn't have it. So I had to settle for the Fanta. I would have loved to have got the Tratok. Do you want me to go get closer to the water?
The water is more clear now.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of blue.
A Big Mac meal at McDonald's is about $3 and something. It's a little under $4 for the meal. Do you guys want me to go check out the water? I can walk down there. Look at that little dog. Huh. Let me finish this and I can walk down there. Look at these little dogs. What's up, doggy? What's up, doggy? Look at that other one. I notice a lot of the dogs are always so small. They love small dogs. They love small dogs here. Look, dog on the beach.
But it's not allowed in the beach.
No, this is not Florida. This is Vietnam. This is Da Nang, the city of Da Nang, and the country of Vietnam. This is the statue of Lady Buddha. Way, way out there. You guys see it? That white statue? I think they said it's taller than the Statue of Liberty, but that's way out there. The statue of Lady Buddha.
I think it's double the size of. I mean, that's just half of Statue of Liberty.
Yeah, that's a mountain over there. Hue, we liked Hue. We went to Hue last year. We were in Hue for about 4 days. Was in Hue for about 4 days exactly. Actually, we're probably going to go to Hue in the next month or so, too. I have 4... I kind of want to go stay at the same place we stayed at last time, but they jacked the price up. Not much, but I hate paying more than what I know that I got it for last time. Like right now, well, last year we rented it for $13 a night. Right now they want like 17 or 18 bucks for a night for it. The water's, it's definitely much warmer than the USA's water temperature, but it's still technically rainy season, so it's not going to be extremely warm. I am cheap. That's how it has to be, but you got to compare it to local currency out here. So think of it this way. So an average local Vietnamese worker makes about almost $1 something an hour. So they make about $8 a day. So for that hotel was almost a day and a half's worth of wages. I am not Jewish. And we stay at this place right here. I have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom way up here. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, view of the city, and I spend $18 a night. So why would I rent a hotel which is only 30 square meters, no view, for practically 75% of the cost what I spend for a 2-bedroom? I think you don't realize how it works. So, Philip, I recommend that you go learn how to travel. You got to understand the difference of currency here, man. It sounds like you're a very amateur traveler. You don't go throwing around American money in a third world country. It doesn't work that way. So maybe go watch some YouTube videos and see what local places go for. You got to realize that.
Fanta there.
Fluffy, you got one too?
Yeah, for only 10,000.
Oh, 10,000. So here's an example. This soda is 10,000, which is about 30 US cents.
And it's cold too.
Hey, Philip, man, I'm going to give you one more chance, buddy, and then I'm going to have to toss you.
Philip?
So, a different Philip. So you got one more strike before you're out of here. So if you want to watch, fix yourself. If not, I have no problem giving you the 86,000 second time out. So in Vietnam, you can, if you rented a studio in Vietnam, you can easily rent a studio for about $200 US per month, right? So we live in this building, which is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and I spend about $475 for a 2-bedroom. So break that down, divided by 30 days. It's okay if people want to be rude. They'll be given a quick prize of booted out of the room. So everybody gets to stay as long as their attitude is normal. But we're gonna come down here to the water. Fluffy, I'm gonna go swimming. I'm not gonna swim, but I'm just gonna do what? I don't care. Vietnam is one of the cheapest countries in the world, especially when you factor in value and what you get. Look at this. This is so nice. That clam opens up every once in a while. Look at this. You can go sit, you can go buy a drink, and then you can go sit up here and you get a nice view of it. So we're gonna come down here to the water. Look at this. We've had about 3 or 4 days of very nice sunny weather. Look at, we're not gonna see the sunset, it looks like. I don't think we're gonna see the sunset. There's a little bit too much clouds, but sunset will probably be in about 20 minutes or so, maybe even a little less. But, ooh, look at all the sand now, Fluffy. It's like going down. Yee. I'm gonna go do a lap. I'm gonna swim all the way across this. Yeah, you can definitely rent a studio for $7 a night. In fact, if you wanted to rent the cheapest hotel that I know of, just a couple blocks back that way, the cheapest hotel is about $8 or $9 a night. It's not the greatest place in the world, but for $8 or $9, you have an AC, a clean room, and about 25-ish square meters. What's up, compa? There's the beach. Oh, it's gonna get me. I'm wondering how cold it is. But the beach, look at how far the beach goes. It goes on for miles and miles. All the way down here, which is probably at least a good 10 plus miles. And then, ooh, yeah, that water is cold. It just got my feet. And then it wraps all the way around here, and it goes all the way back there. What's up, Kim? Danong for another 7 days. Fluffy has my phone number. I appreciate it, Ben. Yeah, tonight we're gonna cook. So, I think the butcher shop should be open. I don't think the butcher shop's closing during Tet. But right now, actually, officially, guys, if you guys were planning on coming out, this is not a good time because about 50% of the stuff is closed. Right now is a holiday. I don't know where Fluffy is going. View is very nice. The water's actually shockingly cold.
No swimming. Danger.
Wow.
Danger, danger.
Danger. Oh. Maybe you're not supposed to be drinking on the beach. Fluffy, why did you get grape?
I like grapes. Look at my top.
Huh? Nope, not married. Legs is making slow recovery. I got an orange, she got a grape.
Orange and green. Welcome to the night.
Fluffy, this is not karaoke.
Welcome to the night.
I think that they know that that's here.
Huh?
It's been raining a lot, but about the past week or so, it's been pretty sunny. Yeah, if you swim a long time. Everybody's out here swimming. Look at this. But the water's cold. I don't know how they're used to it. Shockingly. Oh, look at this. Oh, my slipper. My slipper. Fluffy. My slipper got sucked away. What the hell? Jeez Louise. Ow.
The water wants to.
It's not extremely cold, but it's not warm. It's cold. So I think they have this rope. So you're not supposed to be on that side. But if you see, there's one guy that's breaking the rules.
Yeah, if the...
He's criminal.
If the...
August, thumbs up, Fanta's up. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. August, gifted 5 memberships.
Wow! August!
Thank you. Appreciate it. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. The weather is good. It's just the water's a little cold. 28, 2 days from now. I wonder if I'll have any trouble getting from the airport to the hotel. If you do, man, like I said, you can always click on my page, book my in-person service, and I lead you through everything. It's called the in-person welcome service. I was trying to run from the water. Man, you guys get up so damn early. My team got eliminated from the playoffs actually before the playoffs started, so I actually have no interest in the playoffs right now. None of those 4 teams I'm interested in. Plus, it's at the freaking crack of dawn. I don't know how you guys get up so early.
Maybe they're in USA.
No, it was Ben.
Oh, it's
Aussie Bistro shows everything. There's about at least 3 or 4 places that I know out here that show all the... Oh! Ah! Jeez Louise. I was not expecting this. It's definitely not warm. I wouldn't say it's freezing cold, but it's definitely not warm.
Well, once you soak your feet, you get...
I mean, they're swimming in it, so it's not... Oh, look! Look! Oh! Whose ball is this? Hold this, Fluffy. Hold it, hold it. Let's see. Ooh.
Wow.
What if it would have bonked him in the head? This is in Da Nang, Vietnam. Everyone says this looks like Miami Beach. Let's see him kick this. Oh!
You should have done that.
I should have done that.
So nice and calm.
Yeah, this is Vietnam. This is not Ho Chi Minh. It's not Hanoi. This is their big beach city. Very nice. And people say this looks just like Miami Beach. And I've been to Miami one time, and it does look pretty similar, but about 20 times cheaper.
Do you know where the people from the locals of Da Nang swim? Do you know where the locals of Da Nang swim?
In the shower.
Oh, remember we met a lot of people from Da Nang and Quezon.
Let's see if he's gonna kick it again. Oh. Like they're taking pictures. So English is definitely not as good as in Thailand or the Philippines, but the English is decent enough to get you through. If you go to a store, if you go to a restaurant, they're going to be able to understand the basics, but you probably won't have an hour-long, in-depth conversation. So that's just kind of the honest truth. Oh, look, Fluffy stays under the water. I'm not going to say it's good or great, but it's definitely, you guys will not be able to have a conversation. If you go to a restaurant, use Google Translate, point at the pictures on the menu, and you'll have a fine. Look at all these guys.
Yeah,
Oh, look, he's yelling at him. That's the culprit right there. Look, the lifeguard just sit under here. I want to see. Fluffy, you better watch out. He might kick you. Oh, maybe he's not going to kick it.
I think it's done.
He's done? Why?
Well, he's wiping his
This is about 2 weeks. Remember about 2 weeks ago I told you guys, I said I think the rain's going to be pretty much done. The rainy season. I'm in the boat that 80 to 90% of the rain is done. I think in another week or two maximum it'll get pretty warm. I think we're entering the non-rainy season.
In about a week or 2 weeks, it's already February.
Yes. Less than a week. I appreciate it, Mick.
Mick is there?
Different one. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. Seems like everybody's starting to find out about Da Nang because we see a lot more Western tourists here, and prices and rentals are trying to go up.
Go by the beach. Will is wearing swimsuit.
It hasn't been raining in the past 4 or 5 days. The one thing I'll tell you guys, I don't check weather when I'm in Asia because a lot of times it's wrong. The weather changes extremely fast here. So even if it says raining for a week, it might not rain at all. And the opposite, if it says it's completely sunny, it might rain one of those days. So I kind of don't go by what the weather says. What I do notice though, if it's really, really windy outside, usually that means the rain's gonna come. And it's not been windy that much at all.
See how conservative the Vietnamese are. They're like wearing long pants in the beach. Yeah, even sweatshirts.
Did the border run with Lynn on Friday? Very nice. Yeah, I know it's always good to get that visa run done. Then you get a whole 90 days. You don't have to think about your visa run anymore. Ice bath? No, it's not ice bath. It's hotter than cold. I wouldn't say it's lukewarm. I would definitely say it's in between hotter than cold.
It's regular water.
Most of the times when I come down here, it's warm. This is the coldest I've probably felt it, but it's not unbearable. But it's definitely not cold, but it's definitely not lukewarm or warm. Yeah, the sky is nice. Actually, there is some dark clouds, which may be rain. But if you look, the sun is just peaking. 6 buses, wow. I think every time I've only seen 2 or 4, but I necessarily wasn't really checking how many, but I did see 2 or 4. Fluffy has to do, oh yeah, a lot of people were probably doing it right before the holiday, that's why. Plus, I bet you the first bus back on like February 4th or something, I bet you that will have a lot of buses too. Look at that sun peeking through right there. We know some people that live way down here supposedly. Where would Russ live, Fluffy? How far? Probably way down by there.
There's like fancy houses there, but there's like a hotel before you go to the...
Does he live over there or does he live over there?
There. Because he said he's like up in the mountains. This area's not... That's where Bo is, in this area.
Let me show you where we're looking. Let's try to zoom in. We think Russ lives in this area, which he said is about an hour and a half walk. So it's pretty far. That's how far the beach is. An hour and a half and he still has the beach that way. And then that's got to be well over 2 hours away from the furthest part of the beach over there. Yeah, we were hearing there's some snow in Florida. Or no, North Carolina. Monkey Mountain. Learn the story.
What? What story?
Story of you.
Story of you?
Oh!
Maybe you should get this.
Fluffy!
Why are you so scared of the water?
I have electronics in my hand.
Electronics.
go. Look at that.
What happened there? He just removed his trousers.
Mhm. Did Fluffy enjoy Lady Buddha?
Yeah. I was with Big E and Big and the gang and the family.
We stayed late, just 5 of us. After the oh yeah. Yeah, they were wrapping up. 10:30.
That was like after around 10:30, like the 4 of you were like having a podcast.
A podcast.
Yeah, a podcast.
I just uploaded a video today, so if you guys haven't checked it out, go check out my interview video. Actually, I did it.
Nice.
I did it all the way up at the top of this roof right here. This is where I did it. You see where the eagle is up there? That's where we sat.
I like the interview. It was nice.
It was nice, but lack of views again.
Really?
Yep.
Already?
Yep.
Wow.
My last few videos have not been getting good views. I don't know what it is, but I got to keep cranking them out, even if they're low views. We're gonna cook dinner tonight. I've already brought out my meat. I'm making some burgers and fries, actually.
Asking Dale?
No.
I thought Dale's asking.
Sunset is the best time to walk. It's definitely going to be the best time in about a month or two, when not only is the sunset out, but when this weather heats up a lot and it's way more humid. Because I'm telling you guys, for the first timers that are here right now, you guys don't understand. This is the best weather. It's only going to get a lot hotter and a lot more humid. Give it a month, you guys are going to be wishing for this weather.
Was it February when we got here?
What, Fluffy?
Was it February
When?
when we got here?
This year?
Last year.
Last year we got here in middle of January.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No.
Yes, we did.
You celebrated your birthday February in
Bank?
US.
Oh yeah, last year we weren't here.
Yeah. No,
But 2023,
yeah.
January of 2023.
It was still raining then.
Just a little bit. Eee! My God, that got me.
They're changing the line where to
Canada. It's 5:15 p.m. Yes, it's 5:15 p.m. here. This is almost about sunset in Asia, at least in Vietnam. Look, they're pulling all this in. The kids are in the beach. My feet are getting soaked. Look, he's pulling it over here. And I guess they're yanking it over here. People are out here swimming. Hopefully there's no jaws. No sharks. Fluffy, where's the sharks? You're done? How did you drink it so fast, Fluffy? Mmm. What's up, Army guy? Yep, we came down here for sunset. Unfortunately, it's a little bit cloudy, so we're not going to see the sunset, but a little bit.
It's the first time in
Birds?
yeah, birds.
Maybe those are kites. This place has been under construction for well over a year in the same position.
I feel like they just built the structure and like they sell
Huh. There's still a lot of people out here. We're gonna walk down the beach. People are making sand castles. No Wi-Fi on my phone. You don't have a SIM card?
Oh, they did.
No. Army guy.
Army guy.
Is he crazy? Is he a rebel? My shorts are getting wet. Look at this. This looks like a Christmas tree.
Your shirt has a lot of sand.
It does. I guess I'm going to have to wash this shirt now. Look at this. Is like a big Christmas tree. The temp of the water, it's not cold, but it's definitely not warm. It's bearable. Usually, in about a month or two, it'll be a lot warmer. Oh, Myanmar. Wow, man, you're traveling all the time. That's crazy. That's crazy. You're traveling so much. I'm in Myanmar. There's our building. We're going to make our way down that way. Fluffy, what is that in the water? A log? What is that, Fluffy? Why is there a log? Whoa, look at that. That's dangerous. Look at that. Two years. Whoa. I didn't notice that. That was a...
Welcome to Da Nang. Look at the water, it's so clear.
It's so clear. Maybe you can drink it.
Let's sit there.
Let's sit on the log. You guys can rent these chairs. I think these are rented. In the daytime, you can come sit here. You can rent these. I think they're like $2 a day or something. Something like that. I need to find the water thing to rinse my feet. Yeah, but that's so far.
Yeah, but the next one is
I
gonna be far.
played the Burmese. It's not the. I don't mind this. I can get in here. I won't go any farther than about that.
No!
Fluffy. I mean, I'll get all the way up to my knees, but I'm not gonna go swimming.
There.
There what?
He's surfing. He's paddling.
Like I'll go up to my knees.
Paddle. He's paddling. Paddle.
Fluffy, I don't think he can hear you from here.
But people would understand what he's doing. Paddle. Oh, there's more surfers there.
More surf hairs. 40,000 for rental for sunbeds. Yeah, almost $2. So about $1.70, $1.80. Surf. Fluffy can't surf. She'll fall off.
Surf the net.
She'll fall off.
I can surf if it's flat.
If she surfs, they think that she's walrus in the water. The sharks will get her.
Ooh, do you see that, Will?
What, Fluffy?
I don't know, there's like boats? What's that? You can't see that far, you're blind.
Oh, look at that. He's riding something in the sand.
Their leash got tangled.
Their leash got tangled.
Did you know I know someone? He was surfing and then the fish he got stabbed in the leg, and then the nearest hospital was like 3 hours away.
Whoa.
That was in the Philippines.
Oh, he got knocked over. But he got knocked over. He wasn't
Those
paying
things
attention.
are
Look, oh. Maybe I go grab a surfboard and I show him how to do it.
Fluffy, you can't surf. You just float.
I will go all the way
You
like a...
float. Ow!
What?
No pinching. Fluffy, you'll float like a ball.
You'll float like that log.
You're
What happened
so
to the log?
fluffy.
Where's the log? Oh, there it is. You'll float like that log.
No,
That log
that's
just keeps
like
coming up.
you.
From San Diego, California, USA at work now. Wow. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. 5:15 or so p.m. Thumbs up to all 40 people out here. Don't forget to not wear black or white on New Year's the 29th. Also, don't clean your house for 3 days. I don't believe in the good luck, bad luck. But are you
What?
saying
Oh,
don't
so
wear
don't-
black and white or wear black and
No,
white?
don't wear black, because black is like...
Almost all my shirts are black.
Yeah. You wear your gray shirt.
I have a blue shirt, but my blue shirt's my sleeping shirt.
You have gray and white shirt. Sasa. What's Sasa?
I'm not really a suspicious.
You're suspicious.
You're suspicious?
You're suspicious. I'm superstitious, but you're suspicious. William suspicious. William suspicious.
Fluffy suspicious. You're suspicious and superstitious.
You're suspicious.
You're suspicious and superstitious.
You're suspicious. Okay, and I watched the meetup live. Thank you for hosting
Jesus Christ.
the chat.
I don't think I have any other colors besides black, white, maybe one gray
You have
shirt.
gray, you have blue.
What blue?
Sleeping shirt. You have
What am I
blue-
gonna wear? My sleeping shirt out?
No, you have blue button-up shirts.
That's for teaching. Don't sweep the floor. I wonder how like all these things came about. I wonder how they. I think they're making everybody get out now, Fluffy. I don't know how all the like, don't sweep. You have to wear this color. I wonder how that all started. Yee, yee. My shirt. Ah. That's all I mostly have is black and white. 90% black. I have probably, no joke, about 8 black shirts at least. Maybe more, but at least 8 black different shirts. Man, my shirt's all wet now. My shorts, my freaking first time wearing these shorts. Look at this. My first time wearing these shorts.
It's not your first time wearing that. You said you don't like that because it's like has the net inside.
It's my first or second time wearing these shorts, and they're already dirty from all this sand. White is at funerals? Whoa! Whoa! That one got my whole damn legs. My God. Now I'm soaked. March. We should be here in March. Man, my whole legs are soaked. Now I definitely got to take a shower. Jeez Louise.
When was the last time
This
you
is
took
not
a shower?
Malaysia. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. All this. It's just sunset right now. For people to make themselves believe that they are in some ways that they're controlling their fortune. Maybe that's what they do with lottery tickets and stuff in the USA.
Why?
Y is a letter in the alphabet. That one really got me. Look at the shore though now, Fluffy.
Yeah, it's way up there.
This used to be all, so this is much lower now.
Yeah.
Because
But-
the sand used to be
but
all the way this
all
high.
When there was a storm, like all the
The sand used to be that tall.
Yeah, all the water was full.
Wow. So this is all gone. This is how much.
Yeah, but
It went down.
It's starting to go down now, so that means that the what do you call this? The low tide will come now.
No, man, this is a great city. Very great. Very safe. Very great cost of living. This is right on the beach too.
I smell pizza.
There's a lot, like there's like a Highlands, which is like a Starbucks. We live in the building right here, right behind it, this white one. Very nice, very nice. Cost of living is extremely low. This is the beach. It's very safe. Don't worry about safety here. Wow, a feather.
Did the chicken
Country full of gamblers betting on hopes.
where?
I don't know forever, but it's definitely a huge difference. Look, people are coming. You used to just walk. You would just walk. Now, people are like jumping. Look, they're like jumping down. But this all used to be, that's how high this used to be. You would just walk. You would just. So we live up here in this building, way up at the top. We have a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, city view, and all bills included with rent are $550. You can get a 1-bedroom there for about $350-ish. Beachfront. We're literally on, this is the street before the beach. There's a road that goes right here, but this is it. Like, we're literally on the beach. $350 US dollars for a 1-bedroom. Maybe a little more, maybe $400 during the high season and stuff, but you could get something realistically in the $350 range. But you could stay a few blocks away and get a studio. Studios you can get for about $2-something, low 200s. 1-bedrooms even further from the beach, about $275, $300. Wow, look at this one. Where are we going, Fluffy? Or I guess we could just walk right here, Fluffy.
Maybe we could just sit here for a while.
We're gonna have to climb. We gotta put it in 4-wheel drive. Look at this. It's hard to walk in these freaking sandals too. Up the hill. Come on, Fluffy. What's up, Dead Shark? Put it in 4-wheel drive. Come on, Fluffy. Fluffy can't make it. And then they'll have a lot of these little places. They'll have the little street side cafe, not street side, but beachside cafes, like this one. So they have like pizza and these little food carts. These are obviously going to be a lot more expensive, but they are some options that you do have on the beach. The beach is called, this part is called the Mayan Beach, but where we were just at is called the Mai Key Beach, but this is the Mayan Beach. The weather is going to be very nice during March, April, even February. It's going to be very, very nice. It's going to be hot though. It's going to be hot and humid. People ride their bikes here. You'll see sometimes scooters. so wet. Let's see.
Finally, William. God.
What? Everyone is coming.
Where?
I don't know. So finally I tried Happy Pizza. I ate half last night. And it made me do well. What made me do was feel sleepy and fell asleep. Ate the other half for breakfast and fell asleep.
What the hell?
I've never heard of Happy Pizza, but I'm sure it's just a local place.
No, Happy Pizza means it has wheat. It's like the happy. Oops, sorry.
Look at your sandals.
It's like the happy brownies. I heard something.
I heard something.
It's a good time to jog.
We should have went up to the rooftop.
Why?
Because then I could have showed them the roof.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time, guys. Is Pizza Hut Roadhouse any good? I've never had the pizza. I've had the burgers, which I wasn't too happy with.
Review about the.
But I haven't had the pizza. If I'm you guys, man, I would go try Gilda's, which is a new Chicago-style deep dish, or go to Shake 'em Buns. He says it's the same guy at Shake 'em Buns. I guess he's cooking his pizza over there.
No,
but he says it's better. He said it's better because they put it in the pan.
The pizza at Shake 'em Bun is not deep dish.
It's in a cast iron and it's deep.
You should try that.
Elvis, I can't do the microphone for 2 reasons. One, there's no headphone plug here. But 2, I guess I could technically do it. But remember, the last time I hooked up a microphone to the phone, you guys said how bad the microphone was. So for some reason, it's just not really possible. So remember, I plugged in the Rode, the $200 wireless microphone that you guys listen to my uploaded videos where I sound nice and clear and crisp. But for some reason, whenever I put the microphone into the phone, you guys say it sounds terrible. $23? Oh yeah, easy. I'm renting I get a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment for $18 a night. $23. You could stay in places like Mona Lisa. You could stay in a Moonra. You could stay at a very nice place in a Moonra. $23. So put it this way. Any hotel I've ever stayed at in Da Nang has always been under $20 a night. Always been under $20. Turin Pandita. Pizza's reasonable. $8 to $20? Jesus. That's the reason why I do not order pizza. For one, the pizza's never as good as it is in the USA. And for 2, me and Fluffy got a pizza and it was $10 freaking dollars. And it was like maybe the size of like a Little Caesars pizza, maybe a tad smaller. But for $10, man, that $10, me and Fluffy can go out to a local restaurant for dinner for 3 or 4 nights. For 3 or 4 nights of local dinner compared to 1 meal being shared between me and Fluffy for dinner. We're at the beach. This is Da Nang, Vietnam. The Miami, they call this the Miami of Vietnam. Miami Beach of Vietnam. I do get burgers here, but burgers are half the price of pizza. So we go to Bikini Bottoms about once a week, and a burger and fries is about $5. But pizza, we've had pizza 3 times. One was because it used to be buy one, get one free. They ended that deal, so we stopped going there. The other place I went to was Gordon's, but I had it by the slice. And then we had Gilda's, which Gilda's was the best pizza, but it's just too expensive, especially for the size of the pizza you get. Yeah. I'm so shocked. This is the most ever tourist Westerner travelers I've ever seen. It's never been this high. And I'm shocked that, because I've been here over the course of 23, 24, and now 25. And there's never been a time where there's this many tourists. Never. But the part that really confuses me is why are they here during slow, rainy off season? Now, if they were here in March, April, May, when it's like high season, then I can understand a little bit more. But I have no clue why all the travelers and the Westerners are here during rainy, slow off season. That's the part that I just can't figure out. Oh, happy herbs. I didn't see that. I am Vietnamese. I hope you enjoy. I've been here for a long time. Quay Tran, I've been here for about a year and a half. I've been in Da Nang since 23, 24, 25. So I've been here a long time. A rookie move, maybe, but for us, we live here. So no matter what, we've been, well, now I've been every single holiday, U.S. holiday, in Vietnam. I've been here Christmas, I've been here Thanksgiving, I've been here New Year's, I've been here every single holiday now. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam, Turin. I have heard people have starting to see Da Nang in USA, some people have told me, but I just don't understand why they're here during low peak, like low off season. Why are they coming during rainy season? That's the part that I don't understand. Yeah, usually, right, even at the beginning of February it gets good. I appreciate it. We are slowly growing. I think we're about 3,400 subscribers. So let's keep that count going up. It's not that much cheaper though. I've been here, like I said, I've been here for 16 out of 20 months. Da Nang doesn't really get up and down. Like, it's not like other countries. Like Da Nang, we were here for over a year during inflation, and the eggs never went up till maybe 6 months ago, and they slightly went up. The 3-month visa, possibly, but here's the two questions, Mitzi. One, the 3-month visa came in August of 2023. So that 3-month visa has been well over a year, almost a year and a half now. And then for 2, why didn't they just wait 3 or 4 months to come out here during March, April, or May?
Looks like it's gonna rain. Look at the birds.
The rainy season starts in September,
Yeah,
and it ends in January.
Yeah, but I think it will rain. Look at the birds. And there's like dark skies.
Wow, now it's getting dark.
Also, now you're a weather forecaster.
Now you're a weather forecaster. Now you're a weather forecaster.
No, but you're still suspicious.
Wow.
It's drizzling, is it?
Yeah, but it's the following low season basically to take effect. That's weird. So, do you think it was intentional that they came out here during rainy season, or they just didn't know? So, did they not care it was rainy season, or did they not know it was rainy season?
Nobody was doing rain check.
There was no real settings on that, Kim. That's just, so that's why...
Fluffy, you have to stomp your feet.
I'm going to rinse it, Fluffy. So there was no real camera settings. What it is that place upstairs had really good lighting. So the GoPro performs very, very, very good when there's good lighting. And I use the great Rode wireless mic, which is crazy because like I just said a minute ago, I used that microphone. I hooked it up to this phone. And you guys were like, man, that's terrible. It's terrible. But it's literally a $200 microphone that's like top of the line. No retirement visa, Tim H. So let me give you the pros and the cons of Vietnam. At least what most Americans think. The pros is that it's very cheap cost of living. Pros, it's very safe. The cons are going to be that there's lack of English compared to Thailand, Philippines, places like that. And the other cons for a lot of people is that there's only a 90-day visa. So after 90 days, you have to leave the country, but you can return the same day. You just have to exit the country and you can come back. But I kind of like that because, as I just mentioned, Vietnam has a very, very low cost of living. And if there was a 1-year visa or a long-term visa, like a retirement visa, many, many, many more travelers would come here, which means the price of Vietnam would go up a lot because of that. So it's a double-edged sword. A a lot of people want the long-term visa, but if you guys get the long-term visa, then expect the prices to go up 10 to 20 to 30%. So you got to pick your poison. Would you rather leave the country 4 times a year, or would you rather pay 20 to 30% more every month? Yeah, so you can get a 5-year visa if you're a Vietnamese citizen, if your parents were citizens, but to all the regular white Americans like me that have no spouse in Vietnam, no connections to Vietnam, and you guys are just a regular American with no Vietnamese ties, then you only get the 90-day visa. But I enjoy that. So I'm telling you guys right now, a lot of people want the longer term visa, but if that came about, expect Vietnam to get 10 to 30% more expensive per month. So like I said, you got to pick your poison. Do you want it to be more expensive, or do you want a longer visa? You have to include an electronic picture of the visa exit stamp in your passport. Yes, it was in his hand. Wow, big thumbs up. 42 people still here. Fluffy's always watching the live stream.
Screenshot!
Fluffy's in the live stream, but then she watches the live stream.
I like how clear is the water. Did you know if the water is green, it's shallow, and then if it's dark blue there.
Wow, now you're oceaner. You're an oceaner.
Oceaner.
Mix you. We're cooking dinner tonight, so no going out for us tonight.
Ooh, he's having Dale. That's so early for dessert.
Yeah, Dale's getting to be an old man. He's eating dessert at 5 o'clock.
I think that's too much hanging with Will and Russ and Bo.
Yeah, she's a geologist now. These are the rented bikes. I want to do a video on this. You can rent these bikes for about, I think it's like
10 per hour?
Yeah, so it's like 30 cents per half hour, I think, or it could be per hour.
We should do a video.
Dinner, what time did you have dinner at? 4 o'clock? Jeez. Just 5 o'clock right now, 5 something.
Yeah, we used to have
the sun's not even
7.
down. Jeez Louise. He's getting the early bird special.
What time are you getting up tomorrow?
He's going to be done with dinner and dessert by 5:30 and in bed by 8 o'clock. Look at these nice trees. Fluffy, why did they close this? Why is that thing closed now?
Huh? That's the kitchen of paradise.
But why is it closed?
It's not supposed to serve food because they're serving food at the restaurant. It's just an extension kitchen, maybe.
At one point, I think we might have hit 20, but I think when we did a head count, it was about 18 people. But Marcus left before we took that picture. Mel left before we took that picture. Mel had a friend, so I think we might have topped 20. But at the point of the picture, I believe there was 18 people. Tell Will to go to the butcher steak tomorrow with Ben's family. Yeah, maybe we can meet up at the butcher shop. We're gonna cook tonight, but I was saying, like, what the hell is who's creeping up behind me? And it was a little kid. A lot of sediment runs down the rivers from the mountains in the rainy season, makes the sea look dirty. Very interesting. Yeah, I think we might have hit 20 at a certain point. Because I think when we counted, somebody did a head count. I think they said 18. But it was over 10 and it was close to 20. But Marcus came by for a few before we took the picture. Mel came by with a friend. So that's at least 3 that weren't in the picture.
Oh no, it was Billy.
And
Captain Billy.
he was in the picture.
He was in the picture.
He was in the picture, but I don't know if we counted after that. Yeah, so we probably had close to 20, if not 20.
He saw the chat. That's why he came late. And then, oh, my friends Mick and Big A is there. So he went by. I think they had some drinks after.
Wow.
We should go meet up with Captain.
Fluffy has my cell phone. The problem is we don't have a number to call, so we don't have a number. So, I'm trying to figure out how we would contact you. We only have data packages, so we don't have a way. But I think you gave us a WhatsApp number, correct?
Oh yeah, it's with
WhatsApp.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have a Vietnamese number to call out. But I think yours is a WhatsApp number.
Oh yeah.
Not enough sand left for beach. Yeah, the volleyballs are gone. I haven't seen them.
No, they're at Sontra area. That's
Wow,
where they
Fluffy
play.
knows everything.
Of course I jog. I walk.
This is the city of Da Nang and the country of Vietnam. We are in Vietnam. The lights are just coming on too. Yeah, I hope that the butcher shop is open tomorrow. I think they are though. Because I think someone said that they don't open till 11 o'clock now because of the holiday, but I think they're still open. Wow, 40 people. Maybe we should go to Otis, Fluffy.
Otis.
I want to wash my feet off. They're soaked in sand. We're going to cross. Wow, 45 people, man. You guys really love the beach.
Maybe you should stay here.
Maybe you should sleep out here.
Maybe you should sleep
Maybe
out.
you should. I'll go get you a blanket.
No, you can just sleep here.
No, you have blanket. You could just sleep here on the sand. You can make a pillow out of the sand. Let's go, hurry up and cross, Fluffy. Let's go. Come on.
My short pants is wet.
Oh, this is the gelato place. A little expensive, but obviously they're targeting
I think this is
the beach
from
tourists.
Abella.
But I remember, I think these are like 45,000, which is about almost double. But they do have some good flavors. I've never tried them, but they really have some. Look at this durian.
It's more of a local.
63.
Wow,
Jesus.
vanilla with
We had gelato before next to the place by Bikini Bottom. It's like 30. Coconut cream. Very nice. Come on. Ask them to guess first.
5 stars.
Ah, too late. 5 stars.
Washington.
I'm staying at Sea Queen. Sea Queen. Let me see. I took a screenshot of that. I've got a few favorite places in front of Bikini Bottoms. Meat looked great. I'm glad I was the first to recommend having. Oh, you better not say that near Dark Brother. There's like 3 people that are taking credit for it. Remember, we have people say, "Oh, I'm the one that said it." No, I'm the one. No, I'm the one. No, I'm the one. No, I'm the one.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Wow, that's lighting up. Look at that light.
Careful, it's slippery.
Dung Roy and Dark Brother gonna have a argument over who is the one. But no matter what, I'm the one that chose it. Yeah. Even if you guys suggested it, I'm the one that chose it.
You still have sand on your other.
I'm wiping my feet.
Remove your. You don't know how to use sandals.
You don't know how to use sand. I gotta take a shower as soon as we get up there anyways. Maybe I just leave it on for the next person.
And then the whole building would run out of water because of what you do.
The whole city will run out of water.
We have to stay here to dry our feet. Safety. Red feet.
Oh, Fluffy. Look how dark this alley is. It's not an alley, but it's a walkway. That's the strip. So we walk from this alley, and then look, that's our apartment. So that's how far we are from the beach. Literally a 2-minute walk.
This is the ugly part of our area. It looks like a Hong Kong complex.
Oh, what?
Complex in Hong Kong.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Why did they remove the...
Why did they remove the what? It's right there.
Oh.
Wow, Fluffy is blind. Maybe you need your glasses. I guess we sit here till we dry.
Oh, this is smoking area.
Oh.
We'll order later. Thank you.
We gotta skedaddle before the... What is that, 35? I got sand all over me.
20.
Let's take a look at these. Actually, the prices are not terrible. Ooh, look, they have an ice blended. Look at that. But where's the caramel?
Hey, Philip.
Ice chocolate, fruit juice, pineapple. What's Bikini Bottoms? I've been going to Bikini Bottoms longer than you guys probably even had a YouTube account. I think the first time we went to Bikini Bottoms had to have been, I think, 2023. Fluffy, they didn't have ketchup down here?
Huh?
They didn't have ketchup down here?
No.
Wow. Actually, I probably did know about Bikini Bottoms before I landed, because anytime I go to a city, I start looking up on Google Maps of what's nearby my location, and then I read reviews. So no joke, that's how much I pre-plan ahead. So like, let's say I was going to go to Kuala Lumpur next week, right? I would get on there and, like, let's say I booked a place, I would start going on Google Maps and I would start saving all my locations that are in that area. I did not know about Da Nang until 2019. 2019, I almost came to Da Nang, but we ended up staying in Hanoi. No. We ended up staying in Haiphong longer. But we were very, me and my travel buddy from Europe were very close to coming to Da Nang in 2019. I wonder what it would have been like in 2019. I wonder if I would have came here and not liked it and then never came back. So, no clue. Sophie, maybe...
You want something?
No, I don't want anything. Why you? You wanted the attention, buddy. I only give trolls attention, so... If you guys come in and troll in your first message, then you guys get what you guys give. You obviously wanted attention, so we got to give you the attention, right? You wanted attention. I thought you were here in Da Nang.
Who?
I'm reading the chat.
It's blueberry smoothie.
Blueberry smoothie.
Blueberry smoothie.
This is at Otis
maybe
Coffee.
I tried this mix flavors of your... you have to mix flavor of your choice.
Wow, mixed flavors of your choice.
Maybe I just tried one.
Wow, do you have guava money?
Yeah.
Wow, Fluffy is
You
rich
want
now.
something? Huh?
Nope. You were asking for a timeout, but
Yeah.
what do? You were asking for donations.
Who?
I was there in 2019, Tet. It was quiet. Nowhere near the amount of
It's
bars. Yeah.
different. We were here too, right?
No, not in 2019.
No, 2020.
I don't know if I'm gonna do a cooking stream. I'm not sure. This might be our only stream of the night.
Philip is missing out. His gang is here in the now.
Philip can't get his walker on the airplane. Look at all these scooters. Juju, you're very lucky, man. We got another troll, so we got the new troll pinned. I think you're very lucky because Vault Clown is the new troll of the minute. So you're a very lucky man. I just give trolls the attention that they deserve and want. Maybe he had warrants. There's a couple people that said they were going to show up, but didn't. What did I buy today? Oh, 16,000 for the Fanta, man. That's insane. 16,000 for the Fanta. I think Fluffy's ordering a drink. Let's see. Let's see what she's getting. Maybe I should take her phone and then pretend like she doesn't know and putting it in my pocket. Let's see. Wow, Fluffy, what are you getting?
He startled me. Fruit shake.
A fruit shake. Wow, look at that powerful blender. What kind of fruit shake?
No, it's just fruit smoothie. Dragon. Because I'm gonna dragon on you. You want something, Mike?
No, Fluffy.
I like
How much was this, Fluffy? 20?
no, 30.
30? So this is about $1.20. About $1.15, $1.20. And they're gonna put it on this nice action-packed blender. Fluffy, you're gonna ruin your appetite.
For what?
Dinner. Ooh, look at it. There's dragon
Dinner
fruit.
is making dinner, yeah.
Of course, dinner is making dinner. So remember, 25,000 is $1 US. So all these drinks right here are all $1 US. There's a little bit of sugar water. Wow. There's dragon fruit. She's asking for her phone.
Where's my phone?
I don't know.
You got it. I just placed it there.
You shouldn't leave things, Fluffy.
I left it because you're there.
Let's take a look. I want to see. This is a powerful blender. I would love this kind of blender. The only problem is I don't want to go lugging it around. Look at how big. Look at that dog. Where's that dog going? Whose fault? I don't know. Just another troll. But it's funny. They always leave a troll first message, and then as soon as they get pinned, they just always run away. Let's take a look at this. Here we go. Look at this. Look at how powerful this thing is. I know what time they close and open. I don't have to ask them. Yeah, but they want like $1 million for that. And it's like, I'm not going to use a blender that much to want 1 million VND. Plus, I wouldn't use it enough. Plus, I don't want to lug it around. But Maybe if I stayed for a long time, but as of now, when I don't know when and how long. Where's that? Oh, by the building. Okay, there we go. Dragon fruit. That's a dragon fruit one. And it looks like they have some carrots. You always see carrots at these juice bars. So apparently carrots are pretty popular to put in juices. Ginger tea. Here's their little herbs. Cozy tea. Watermelon. Look at these. Where's Fluffy? Fluffy thinks that they're just gonna bring it to her. Come on. Maybe I should say, oh, Fluffy, they gave it to me. Fluffy, they gave me one. They didn't give you yours. What? This is mine.
I like that.
This is mine now. Wow. That's very grassy. What is that flavor?
Dragon.
It tastes like grass. It tastes like grass, guys. I don't know what that's about.
It tastes like grass. Tastes like grass.
It does taste like grass. It tastes like how grass, fresh cut grass smells.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it tastes. Like if you guys go and use a lawnmower and then you smell all the grass, that's exactly how that tastes. I don't know how you guys love dragon fruit. Just not that great to me. It looks cool. It has a great name, but it definitely does not live up to the hype of its name. A coolada? What is a coolada? Fluffy, what does this taste like?
Green grass.
See? I told you, I'm the one that said it tastes like grass. This definitely tastes like grass.
It's like, what do you call that? There's like a grass, that they drink. It's what they call.
They have blueberries and strawberries and all that stuff here, but they're not as cheap. They're harder to get. They're like imported, so they're definitely more expensive. But you could find them. They're just going to cost you. Look at it. That's a cup of grass. Look, they have lots more. Blueberries. Oh, look at their security guard. That's our security guard. Half the time he's sleeping. They love taking naps here. Get paid while you sleep. Actually, what did I have? I had, was it lemongrass? What was the drink that I had at the Christmas party?
Oh, that's a Thai drink or.
It was, I think it might have been lemongrass. It was something.
No, it's not. It's like purple. Remember?
The one that I had right here.
Yeah.
But it was called something. It's something. It was lemongrass or something grass.
Oh, at the refreshment. I thought the one they served.
No. Eggnog. Yeah, when every time I've had dragon fruit, it's never sweet. It looks cool, it sounds cool, but it's like the texture of a potato or an apple,
Yeah.
but it's not sweet. No, this does. So the dragon fruit that I had, like there was a fruit, didn't taste like grass. It just tastes like solid nothing. But this definitely tastes like grass. Maybe when it's blended, it makes it taste like grass or something. Because I don't know why it tastes like grass.
The black seeds, maybe it's blended.
But when it's blended, it definitely tastes like grass. See, people leave their helmets out here. Remember, a lot of people say don't leave your helmet. People steal helmets, but
Look
look.
at the other one. There's even a key.
Look, the other one has a key in there. So I have a free rental. You guys think I should take this around the block for a spin?
I think that's.
Oh my god. Pennywort. Yeah, I had that one time. I had it for free.
This one's close to them.
No, Pennywort tastes like raw peas. Like the green peas. Like if you just kind of mashed them up, it tastes like that. I want to higher my sugar, not lower it. Otis Mart. Look, they got the keys in there and everything. They must want me to take it for a spin. How many people? We're down to 22 people. People don't like Otis Mart. They like the beach. Avocado. Philip's like, hey, give me all the worst smoothies. Whatever one's the worst, give it to me. Avocado. So you're eating a damn vegetable burger topping freaking smoothie. You're eating a taco topping smoothie. You're eating a bacon and lettuce topping smoothie.
And then the avocado, you blend it with Spam.
Jeez, guys, come on. An American understands an avocado is a topping for savory things. I don't understand these guys that come out here and treat avocado as a damn fruit. In USA, you would not treat avocado as a fruit. Remember how I said if you guys wouldn't act this way in USA, don't come out to Asia and act that way? Same thing. If you wouldn't use that as a fruit in the USA, don't come to Asia and use it as a fruit here.
But it's good.
The same way, so avocado technically is a fruit, yes, but so is tomatoes. But do you guys go around eating tomato smoothies? No. You have tomatoes on... Who?
Even do the Bloody Mary. That's with tomato.
No one goes, hey, give me an apple and tomato smoothie. Everyone knows tomato is on sandwiches, it's in tacos, it's on top of meat.
People from LA eat tomatoes with apples.
They don't freaking... Tomato juice is a little different, but I'm talking about no one goes like, yeah, give me a little bit of dragon fruit, throw a tomato in there. Like, tomato is a vegetable. We use it as a vegetable in the USA. Nobody just goes, hey, give me a tomato, let me just start chowing down on it. Fruits you chow down on, you can eat, but nobody would just take a chomp out of an avocado. Like, oh, here's an avocado, let me take a bite. Oh, here's a tomato, let me take a bite. Look at these guys. Look at this guy. We're going to pin him up here before we kick him.
Who are you?
He's probably Gypsy. He's probably Gypsy Traveler under a fake name. You know, Gypsy never made it to the Bikini Bottoms meetup.
If he's there, Big E is gonna face him.
Someone called him Joe Biden's brother. Oh, I should have been logged into the Wi-Fi. I completely forgot. Let me see if I can log in on my other phone. Look at this guy. Let's see if I can log in. Let's see if it saved the Wi-Fi from last time. Let's see. There we go. We're going to pin you one more time, Nova. So I'm actually going to give you the choice. Do you want gift number 1 or do you want gift number 2? Just press 1 or press 2 so we know. Just let me know which gift you want. Door number 1 or door number 2. Let me know. Choice is yours. If you don't pick, I'll pick for you. Just let me know. Yeah, he's going to win a prize. All I want him to do is pick door number 1. 1 and 2. Okay, perfect. Let me unpin your post so that it goes down. And then, here we go. Nova, it was nice knowing you, buddy. Hope you have a good Tet holiday. And don't run with scissors. It's dangerous for someone with a under 60 IQ. So, enjoy yourself, buddy. And boom.
Please be money. What's please be? Hey, native the Indian.
Which mixed use are you going to? Just got back. I've been to 3 of them, but I mostly only go to the 2 different ones. I've only been to that other one time.
Native, how was your day? Native, how was your day?
Oh, wow. Looks like we got a bunch of... Man, we're up to 34, 35. There we go. There we go.
34, 35.
We're getting close to 3,500 mark.
34,
35, 34, 35.
34, 35.
If you guys have not checked it out, as soon as I'm done with the live stream, please go check out my new video right there. My very, very first interview I've ever done right there, guys. Look, we did an interview for the first time. There we go. So, a 14-minute, almost a 15-minute interview. What's up, Flex? Bang a left. I am in Da Nang, Vietnam. I don't think you can see it, but the beach is right back this way. We're right off the beach in the city of Da Nang and the country of Vietnam. We're at Otis Mart, and Fluffy is drinking a grass smoothie. Yeah, George Costanza is closed down. They were open yesterday, but they're now gone. Well, they're gone for the holiday. Felt like a short interview. The actual full interview was about 22 minutes. So I trimmed maybe about 6-ish minutes off, but some of it was just noise in the background. So you guys only missed about 4 minutes, and the reason why I trimmed it down is because a lot of my viewers don't watch longer videos, so I like to keep them under 15 minutes max. But you guys got about 90% of the interview. Chocolate covered cone at KFC, only 8,000. Wow, that's a good price.
Where?
I didn't know that. Maybe I might have to take a look at that. Are you talking about vanilla and then they dip it? They dip it in the chocolate?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
If they have that, maybe that'll be our next spot.
Native got the maybe Native ate at KFC for his day.
If that's what you got, maybe we'll check that out. Man, that's good. And I actually like those. I like those chocolate dipped ones. I like those chocolate dipped ones. Those remind me of Dairy Queen.
Ew, Philip, that's so gross.
Elvis isn't in the room. Maybe I might have to check that. I'm assuming you went to the KFC that's on the main street up there. So I think that's the only KFC. It's not a far walk if it's the KFC that I'm thinking. The KFC is just right across the street from George Costanza. Maybe not across the street, but it's about 2 blocks down. It's the one that's across the street from George Costanza, right? I'm pretty sure. Pakistan. We've had a couple of people from Pakistan. Not too many though, so you're one of maybe about 3 people that have been in here from Pakistan. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll check. Oh, that kid just fell. Maybe we'll check that out. The next time we go to George Costanza, maybe we'll get a chocolate dipped cone, Fluffy. Maybe we'll get a chocolate dipped cone. I haven't had one of those in years. Maybe since I went to Dairy Queen.
It's always in
El,
the room.
she says
It
El
says
Bis.
El Bis.
Yeah, yep, I know exactly where it's at. I did not know that those are so. That's a good price.
No,
Is it as big as the Mix U ice cream cones, or are they a little smaller? 8,000 is a good deal though. 8,000 is about 30 cents. Chipwich? Never heard of Chipwich. Chocolate sundaes for 15K. Not bad. Not bad.
It's like, oh, that's
A whole.
It's kind
Who
of-
the hell eats a whole box of ice cream sandwiches? Chipwich. Never heard of Chipwich. Jesus. So you guys know I like sweets, but I don't understand the people, like the people that really love sweets are the guys that are like, man, I ate a whole bag of Oreos. And I'm like, you eat the whole bag? Or people are like, man, I ate the whole box of this. I'm like, geez, like I love sweets now, but even I don't. Like people that I know that eat sweets would eat the whole freaking coconut candies, like Fluffy. Okay, that's still not bad for 8,000 though. How much? I have no clue. You would have to ask Philip on that one. Only Philip would know that one. Choco Taco. Oh, I remember those. I never really was a big fan of them, but I had them. Someone bought them from the grocery store, and they're actually not that bad. My kind of go-to. I know you guys don't. Do you guys remember this one? Do you guys remember the WWF wrestling ice cream sandwiches? The ones where they would have the wrestler on the front on the cookie, and then it had the vanilla, and then the back had the chocolate. Do you guys remember those ones? Some of you guys like Philip are too old to remember the wrestling ice cream bars. But I was growing up probably late 80s, early 90s. I used to love those. And then you'd get a card inside. Let's see. Where is Philip? Philip is in... He's very far away in a hostel. Ultimate War. They had like 12 wrestlers. Screwball with a gummy ball at the bottom. Never heard of that one. 8K ice cream. Supposedly Native said they have it at the KFC. It's a vanilla cone. And remember how they dip it in the chocolate and then the chocolate dries? He said if you go to KFC, it's 8,000. Macho Man. Yep. I would hate when I would buy the, I would hate when I would get the wrestling ones and you'd get a horrible wrestler like George the Animal Steel or get like the Bushwhackers. I'd say like, man, who the hell is this? I think we're gonna have to, man, we're gonna have to ban another guy. Unfortunately, he's a boxing fan, which I love boxing, but some people just don't know how to act in here, so we're getting a lot of trolls. I used to buy so much candy from the ice cream man. I never even knew you could buy candy from the ice cream man. Johnny Appleseeds. I will refuse to call it the WWE. For me, it's always WWF. Never, I never can call it the WWE.
For me, it's WCW.
WCW I like too, but WWF was before they got sued to change their name. But I refuse to call it the WWE. Even to today, I still call it WWF.
didn't really recognize the change
What change?
with WWE and
Well, they had to change their name, the initials.
because
They were sued by I think it was a UK organization called the World Wildlife Federation. It was like an animal company, so they had to change their name.
it's international.
Yeah, but nobody knows who the hell the World Wildlife Federation is. Everybody knows WWF and Hulk Hogan and Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior and Demolition and Jake the Snake and Undertaker and let me think. Tito Santana, Junkyard Dog. We all know those wrestlers. Fluffy, you have wrestling cape on. That's like the robes they come out when they wear wrestling.
Oh, this is like
That's like what Macho Man used to wear. Bob
no, this is like,
Backlund. Oh my god. Bob Backlund might have been the most boringest wrestler of all time. Dusty Rhodes. Fluffy Rhodes. Fluffy Rhodes. Dusty Fluffy.
Dusty Will. Dusty Will.
Dusty Fluffy.
Dusty Will.
SD Jones. Oh man. That was a little bit before my time. Like the very first wrestling I remember watching was like 85, 86. SD Jones was just a little bit before my time.
That's so heavy.
Yeah, Pedro Guerrero. Those guys are a little before my time. About 5 years before my time.
Who was doing like that to the towel?
The what?
The towel.
Phil is Mankind. Phil is Mankind. Yeah, that's a good one.
Phil is mankind. No, it's a skinny mankind.
Who is Phil? Phil would be The Undertaker because he's so old.
No.
He's been around forever.
He's not.
Boiled meatball, no crust at all, just soft from the outside. It's going to be boiled in water without salt, without pepper, and not even cooked in anything.
Philip would be like the older version of Jake the Snake.
Yeah, he's Jake the Dinosaur. Philip would be called Philip the Dinosaur. That would be his wrestling name. Andre the Giant. Yep, Andre the Giant. I think that's the very first feud that I ever watched was Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, especially WrestleMania 3. I was a little kid.
Philip would be an older version of Hulk Hogan.
What was I gonna say? Andre the Giant, yeah. No. That wasn't Jake the Snake. That was Ravishing Rick Rude. Ravishing Rick Rude. He feuded a lot. He had a big feud with Jake the Snake. But Ravishing... Man, a lot of these guys that we're talking about are all dead. A lot of wrestlers from that time frame died very, very young. Tony Atlas. Ivan Putski. Ivan Putski was before my time. Tony Atlas was a tad before my time. Mean Gene. I love Mean Gene. I'm going to give Philip the Ric Flair chop.
Philip watches wrestling.
It wasn't even really the steroids. What it was is those guys, they wrestled 300 days a year, almost every single day. They used to drive everywhere. They used to drink alcohol. They used to do drugs, and they never rested. It wasn't like today's where you fly on a plane. Those guys would literally get in a car, drink all night, do drugs to wake up, and just beat their bodies up, man. That's what killed them. They just took a toll on their body. The Von Erichs, yeah, man, the Von Erichs had a very crazy story. All of the Von Erichs died except there's only one surviving member. Oh, Leaping Lanny Poffo, also known as the Genius. So the Genius, you guys remember him? That is Macho Man's brother. Wow, Tony Atlas. So I just watched an interview with Tony Atlas not that long ago. No, yeah, the only survivor is David. Yep. The Wild Samoans. And now the Wild Samoans have a lot of kids that branched out and family members that are all in WWE, I guess you want to call it now. Yeah, man. That was a crazy, crazy time. That was the best wrestling, though, man. I loved watching wrestling back then. We had all kinds. I'm trying to think of some more wrestlers. You had Rick the Model Martel. You had the Killer Bees. You had the British Bulldogs. Who else? Mr. Fuji. No, the best manager, I don't care what no one says. Best manager ever, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Mr. Socko.
Mr. Sock. That's kind of the late era of wrestling that I watched. I kind of stop watching wrestling right around the very, very late 90s. Kind of once 2000 hit, I was kind of done with wrestling. The Iron Sheik. Yeah, the Iron Sheik. The Iron Sheik was basically at the very, very, very beginning of my wrestling watching. I was born in 82, and I think I started to watch wrestling about 5 years old, right around 5. So it would have been like 86, 87 I started watching wrestling. Ravishing Rick Rude, yep, we just mentioned him. Oh my God, Greg the Hammer Valentine. One of the most boringest wrestlers ever, but Brutus the Barber Beefcake. What about Brutus the Barber Beefcake? In the 60s, geez, my dad was born in 1960. You were watching as long as my dad's been born. Huff? Oh, okay, I know exactly who you're talking about, Dung Roy. His name was the Berserker, but he had a few different names. He was managed by Mr. Fuji, and he wore the blue Viking outfit. He would carry a sword, and he would say, "Hush, hush." His name was, in WWF, his name was the Berserker. Yokozuna, yep, Yokozuna. Yokozuna's dead. Big Boss Man, the Big Boss Man's dead. Yep. Let's see. Late 60s, jeez. Is John Nord, and he wrestled in WCW, but he was real big. He's a real big guy. He had a beard. If you look it up, his name was the Berserker. B-E-Z, not B-E-S. B-E-Z. Bret the Hitman Hart. Yes, it's Hush. I love WCW, like early 90s. Fabulous Freebirds. I never really cared for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. In the older days, they were at fairs and carnivals. Yeah. Michael P.S. Hayes. I know who Philip's favorite wrestler was Bruno Sammartino. That guy's old now. Ric Flair, man. Ric Flair's cheated death many a times. Ric Flair was in a airplane accident that crashed, broke his back like in the late 70s, and was never supposed to wrestle again. Was lucky that he even survived. How many people survive a plane crash? And then Ric Flair almost died, like, 3 years ago? He had a bad drinking problem, and he was on death's doorstep. Was E. Honda a Street Fighter? No, that was Yokozuna. Terry Funk. Yeah, he mostly wrestled in WCW or NWA back then. He did show up in WWF with Mick Foley or Mankind. 1, 2, 3 Kid. Oh, the Honky Tonk Man. I remember the Honky Tonk Man. The fake Elvis. The Elvis impersonator, Honky Tonk Man. I like Legion of Doom too. They were known as the Road Warriors back in WCW/NWA. Hacksaw Butch Reed, yep. The Rock and Roll Excess. Doink the Clown. Nasty Boys. Huh? I think that's you, Fluffy. Try to refresh it. The Nasty Boys. In 2010, there was this guy who attended every WrestleMania. Wow. That sure probably cost him a lot of money. Big Boss Man. Yeah, the Big Boss Man's dead too. Yep. I remember the Big Boss Man.
Wow, I can't believe Philip watches wrestling.
Tell me which wrestler, and I'll tell you their finishing move. I might not remember the name of it, but I'll definitely remember what they did. I never got into Mid-South. Mid-South, remember back in my time, everything was regional. So I'm from California, so we got WWF. We didn't really get WCW until we had the TBS channel, and Mid-South was early 80s. So I didn't really get that. Oh my God, Sergeant Slaughter, Roddy Piper, I love Jerry the King Lawler as an announcer. Jimmy Superfly Snuka, Dusty Rhodes, Ted Bundy. There's no wrestler named Ted Bundy.
Now about the bloodline.
The Nasty Boys. Yeah, the Nasty Boys. A lot of the Mid-South guys ended up going to WCW or WWF when Mid-South closed down. So I seen them then, but I didn't see them when it was Mid-South. Hacksaw Butch Reed. King Kong Bundy. Yeah, King Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy was WrestleMania 2 against Hulk Hogan. I never cared for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. He always did, oh, and he would have his little 2x4 and did his clothesline. Remember back in the old days, man, these wrestlers used to do the stupidest, corniest finishing moves. Nowadays, they jump off freaking balconies and do triple backflips. Back in the old days, it was like a leg drop or a drop kick used to be a finishing move. Yeah, Jimmy the Superfly Snuka. He has a daughter that's in wrestling. Dr. Death, yep. No. That wasn't Dr. Death. That was Dr. David Schultz. He slapped the 2020 news reporter. I forgot his name. You guys know the curly-haired guy on 2020? His name slips my name. John Stossel. He slapped John Stossel. His name was Dr. David D. Schultz. Or Dr. Schultz. $1 Million Man. I love $1 Million Man. I am about 30 minutes away from San Francisco. So I'm from the Bay Area. Pro wrestling? Yep, I used to remember that game. Yep. Man, can you believe if you went back and played that game now, you'd be like, what the hell are these graphics? But I remember that game. Ted Bundy was King Kong Bundy. Ted Bundy was the California serial killer. Paul Orndorff. Yep, I remember Paul Orndorff. He's dead too. Paul Orndorff wrestled against and with Hulk Hogan back in the early 80s. Man, these are a lot of old school wrestling memories. Chyna. I didn't really mind Chyna when she was in DX, but I wasn't really a big fan of her. Mae Young.
Lita. Mae. I like Mae.
Mae Young was very old.
Lita's so
Mae Young with Fabulous Moolah. Babu. I don't know who the hell that is. That's a good one. I don't know who that is. Babu Bot? Who the hell is that? I gotta look that one up. I know wrestling, but I've never heard that name. Let me see. Babu Butt? Bot? Who the hell is this? I think you must have... I don't see no wrestler called that. I think you got the wrong name. Kurt Angle. Ted Bundy. King Kong Ted Bundy? No, there's King Kong Bundy. Ted Bundy was a serial killer. But King Kong Bundy was the wrestler. So this is King Kong Bundy. But Ted Bundy was the serial killer. Spit green stuff, that was the Great Muta. You're talking about the Great Muta. The Great Muta used to spit the green stuff. Also, there was another one too. His name was... Oh, shoot. He was another Asian wrestler. Great Muta used to spit the red or the green mist. And then there was another guy. I can't remember his name. Sid Vicious. I haven't watched wrestling probably in a good 20 years. I stopped watching wrestling, but I was like a wrestling historian basically from about like 1986 up till about 2000. But after about 2000, it just changed for me. Looking forward to the next one on Tuesday. You were at the beach. The sea looked angry, like an old man trying to send back soup at the deli. Is it raining, Fluffy? Who was the guy that always reached in his trunk to pull out a weapon? There was lots of guys that did that. That was a classic bad guy move. Oh, it's starting to rain, Fluffy. It's starting to rain. Look. So we were talking about raining. Yokozuna died too. I guess we're gonna go upstairs, say goodbye to the beach. It's starting to rain. Look at this. I don't know what people who come back from the beach and wear bikinis, bathing suits, please do not use this way. Well, we don't have bikinis and we were not in the beach. The only bikinis we have is bikini bottoms. People leave their helmets. Ooh. That scooter jumped out and grabbed me. The Grand Wizard. Where are you going, Fluffy? This one, Fluffy. I thought that was Fluffy crying. I thought that was Fluffy crying. What other wrestlers? Let's name some WCW wrestlers. Arn Anderson, Lex Luger. Let me see. Brian Pillman. Let's go some other guys. Let's see, who else? Let's do WCW guys. Sid Vicious, Barry Windham, Ron Simmons when he started in WCW, Rick Steiner, Scott Steiner, $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, IRS. You guys remember there was an IRS character? Him and $1 Million Man teamed up. They were a tag team. Sting. I don't think no one mentioned Sting. None of you guys mentioned Sting. Moose who? That's way... I have never heard of that. So, name some managers. So, we've already named Bobby the Brain Heenan. We've already named Mr. Fuji. I'm going to give you the third best manager, who I believe is the third best manager. Jim Cornette. Paul Bearer. You have...
You look like Paul Bearer.
You look like Paul Bearer.
Yes!
Vader. What about Vader was in WCW? I'm going to be making dinner soon.
Don't peek.
Don't peek.
Don't peek.
Don't peek.
Oh my
Goodness.
Oh my God.
I've already got my fries started. Look, guys, to make the perfect fries, you have to double fry them. So this is a homemade potato. If you guys can see, look, The skin is still on them. I trimmed up this potato and then I fried it one time and then you let it sit and then right before you finish your food, you toss them in the oil one more time and they are the best homemade fries ever. So you have to double fry your fries. I'm gonna make burgers and some fries in a little bit. But I think we're gonna wrap this up in just a second. Spam in the air fryer. Jeez Louise. Oh, look, let me show you guys. This is what I'll make my burgers out of. I'll make a homemade sauce. And here's my Vinmart burgers. So I'll make my homemade sauce, which is garlic, mayo, and some ketchup. You make that into a sauce with a little bit of pepper. That'll be my sauce for my fries. I'll put that on my burgers. I have a little bit of cheese, and then I'll make my burgers. That is correct, Timothy Tran. They were called the Blade Runners. They were bad guys in Mid-South Wrestling. Jimmy Hart, we forgot to mention Jimmy Hart. I did. So those are the extra ones. There's one in the refrigerator that's already defrosted. So there's a package in the refrigerator at the bottom. So the other ones are the ones in the freezer. Jimmy Hart. Remember Jimmy Hart used to have the megaphone. He was the manager for the Hart Foundation. He was Honky Tonk Man's manager, Greg the Hammer Valentine's manager. He was even Hulk Hogan's manager. You guys, a lot of people forget that. Kurt Hennig, Mr. Perfect. Yeah, Donald Trump. So even Donald Trump had a long connection with Vince McMahon because WrestleMania 4 was in Trump Plaza. So all the way back from the early 80s, Donald Trump and Vince McMahon had a good connection. And then a lot of fights that Mike Tyson was in one of the Trump plazas in Atlantic City. So that's back when everybody loved Donald Trump. Like everybody loved Donald Trump. And then no one hated Donald Trump until he ran for president in 2016. And then apparently he all became all this bad stuff. But all before 2016, Donald Trump was loved. Wrestling in the 80s and the 90s was so good. Actually, you know what I'm probably going to do? When I go cook, because of you guys, I'm going to turn on some YouTube wrestling. That's what I'm going to watch tonight. Cyndi Lauper, yep. That was called the Rock and Wrestling Connection. You never knew what? Sophie, how come the TV's not coming on? The Hulkster, man, that was my favorite wrestler of all time, Hulk Hogan for sure. The Hulkster. Let me tell you something, brother. I'm gonna watch some old school wrestling tonight. I encourage you guys to go watch some old 1980s-ish wrestling on YouTube. That was a slick pass. Let me find some good. Let's see what we're gonna watch. I'm gonna watch something when I make my dinner tonight. Let's see what wrestling I'm gonna turn on. Yeah, Hulk Hogan's about 68, 69 years old. This is a good show. This is a good documentary. Soft White Underbelly. Some of you guys might know this. You guys ever watch Soft White Underbelly? He has some really good interviews.
That block into that square.
Magnum TA. Magnum TA was supposed to be a big time guy that they were going to push, but he got into a car accident and then he never was the same and had to basically retire. Here we go. We're going to turn on some WWF 1990s. I used to remember getting up about 9 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for wrestling WWF Super. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Primetime wrestling. I'll give you guys a little preview. You guys remember education. I'm going to watch some wrestling tonight. WWF Primetime Wrestling, full show. Look at Jimmy Snuka. There's Gorilla Monsoon. WWF Superstars. I think I'm going to watch this tonight when I cook dinner. Now a lot of days, no, well, not in a lot of nowadays, there's a lot of wrestlers that do podcasts. So I actually listen to a lot of wrestling podcasts. Brother Love does a podcast now. It's really, really good. He does a really good podcast, Brother Love. Stone Cold Steve Austin does a podcast. Arn Anderson does a podcast. There's a lot of good wrestling podcasts now. Who's the announcer with the comb over? The announcer with the comb over in WWF? The big one from the WWF was Mean Gene Okerlund. That was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. No, because I'm not going to watch it. I only turned that on. I've only had that happen to me one time, and I still don't understand why. But I'm only going to stay on a few minutes longer. But I'll watch this while I'm cooking my dinner. I'm going to watch some old school wrestling memories. I just had them on the thumbnail. It must have been... That was Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan, but none of them had comb-overs. Mean Gene didn't have enough hair for a comb-over. What are you talking about? There was nothing to comb over. Look. Let me show you. We'll show you Mean Gene. Mean Gene has the haircut where there's hair on the sides, but nothing in the middle. So there's right there. Look, I'll show you. We'll go to him. I really like Booker T back when he was in WCW. I'm going to watch February 27th, 1982 when I cook tonight. Went to lunch with Hulk Hogan. That's crazy. I'm going to watch that when I cook dinner tonight. Fluffy's going to get mad that I'm watching wrestling.
Why am I gonna get mad at it?
Because you're jealous of wrestling. You don't even know wrestling from this day. She only knows 1999 wrestling. Fluffy doesn't know New Age wrestling. I mean, she only knows New Age wrestling, not the old school stuff. She doesn't even know Bobby the Brain Heenan. She says, Bobby who? Goldberg. So when are they supposed to have... Does anyone know when they're supposed to have fireworks? We're looking forward to the fireworks, but I have no clue when technically the fireworks are going to happen. Maybe the 29th? Bobby Heenan. I never cared for Ric Flair. I understand that people like him and stuff, but I'm just not a fan of Ric Flair. See, I was the opposite. I grew up with WWF. I'm from California, so I didn't even find out about NWA/WCW till about 1989, 1990-ish. But I really, really liked WCW when NWA went to WCW, early 90s. I liked Sting. I liked Lex Luger. I liked Butch Reed, Ron Simmons, all those guys. Shawn Michaels. I never was a big Shawn Michaels fan, but I did watch a lot of his stuff. The winds are wild. We now have snow. Wow, that's crazy. Wednesday is M1. I don't know what M1 is. Yeah, I never really cared for Shawn Michaels. I did like him in DX though. Um, so I love WWF from about 1985 till about 1991 ish. Then I love WCW from like 91, 90 ish to about 97. Um, and then basically it was WWF after that. But I used to love, if you guys were teenagers like me back in the 90s, you guys would turn on Monday Night Raw. As soon as Monday Night Raw would go to commercial, you'd flip it over to WCW Monday Nitro. So you'd watch Monday Night Raw, you'd switch over to WCW, so you'd watch DX, and then NWO would come on WCW. So you would know all this. I don't know. I only know what Muang Tan is. Muang Tan's my building. Um, I thought I heard fireworks last night here, but I looked out and I couldn't see them. Yeah, I love Nitro. I'm gonna watch this when I get off here in a minute. I'm gonna turn on some 1989. What 1989 February. Wow. I was 7 years old at this time. Gonna watch some Bobby the Brain Heenan with Gorilla Monsoon. So, very, very interesting. Tony Schiavone. Yeah. Tony Schiavone does a podcast now, too. I listen to him every once in a while. He does a podcast, and it's pretty good. Everybody thought wrestling was real, especially if you were a kid back in the 80s. But, man, we'll never see a golden age of wrestling like the mid to late 80s, early 90s. That was the best time in wrestling. Lex Luger. I love Lex Luger. Nah, I didn't love him, but I always enjoyed watching him. Yeah, Bobby the Brain Heenan started in, I think it was Detroit. There was a wrestling federation that I think was owned by Crusher and Bruiser, but I don't know nothing about them. I hear old stories about them, but it was way before my time. But I was only like a 6 or 7 year old kid, so of course I remember. Plus, there was no internet back then, so wrestling was real. Start at midnight in Ho Chi Minh. Midnight what day? Wednesday. Tuesday night. Okay, what's today? So, like Tuesday night. So, technically, okay. So, Fluffy, everyone's saying fireworks will be Tuesday. That's what we hear.
What's Tuesday?
Tuesday's the day after Monday and the day before Wednesday.
What date?
I don't know, Fluffy. I'm not a calendar. So, I'm going to probably get ready to go make some dinner right now. I don't know what Fluffy's going to make, but I know what I'm going to make. Fluffy's going to make some spaghetti. I'm going to make some burgers and my homemade fries. Maybe I'll take a picture of it so next time I do a live stream, you guys can see. What do you mean, everyone? It's just me. Well, we can't give you credit until it comes true. You could just say anything, but if we check and it's not Tuesday, then I can't give you credit for it. So, I'm going to tune out. Fluffy's going to watch her little videos. Appreciate it. Please go watch our durian fruit that I uploaded maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Go watch the interview with Hendrix. Go watch the interview with Hendrix if you've not seen it yet. So I appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later. Dinner is going to be homemade burgers and fries. I'll catch you guys later. Go eat with Philip. But I'm eating burger and fries. Philip's eating air fried Spam burgers.